What's up guys, this is Shana and today we are in Serini, Taman Melawati. Let's go!
When I fall asleep, yeah, I need you with me by my side. It's all I know now. I need you.
Okay, so we are now in front of Serini. So just to tour you around the feeling of the roadside. So you can see it's a very local road, that's what I like. And in one junction away, you can already reach the commercial areas of Melawati. It's really a walking distance to Melawati Mall as well. So now we are in the commercial area around Melawati. You got the restaurants, you got the nasi kana berato here. And this is like one of the main areas like the Sakura Crystal apparently. This is the main highway for this area. So pretty much direct, and on a usual day right here is heavily populated with a lot of students. So you got the MIA here, the Institute of Arts. Then this area usually will be packed with cars. Then it's pretty hard to believe, right? One street away from that you have people cycling, jogging, walking around. Then you have the mountain views already. Then another junction away you have the mall. This area kind of provides you with that combination of all. You are close to action yet not connected to it. So right next to your home, Melawati Mall, then you can see surrounding you have office towers. Lembaga Juru Uko Tanah is here, right? So you have offices here. Then you have gerai makan here. The smaller food stalls are here. Then you have the shop offices, shop blocks here. So basically, right, you will have everything in existence, right? You just tap into it, not like you need to go through the whole development phase again. So this is the main difference between developing and matured addresses. Let's go to the building now. Okay guys, so now we are in the car park area and you can see that's the boundary of the land, and right behind will be all the shop lots already. Early morning, but you can see that's the grocer and people lining up to get in already. Of course, you will have security measures, so you have the boundary and the gates and things like that to do that. Cool. So now we are in the facility deck and you can kind of feel already the density of landscape and everything, which is like the corridors and stuff. The scale is nice, very wide, and you can really feel the serenity and you can just chill around, and this will be your view. So you have the very matured landed houses, and you can have some quads when you reach. It's just at the background. Then if you need convenience, Melawati Mall is just at the corner, right? You can just walk over there, and the shop lots are there for your lunch, dinner, breakfast. We are now next to the swimming pool, and one of their main selling point is that view. So that's the top of the ridge, and this is where you swim. So peaceful, overlooking this view. And you have some places to sit around here, and I like the landscape though. It's not a lot in terms of area, but it's very dense when you come to it. And that's the gym really. This is how the gym looks like. Pretty cool, but you have that track thing. Wow. So it's your normal equipment, and the main thing is again facing that killer view right? So that's the, yeah. Then this is the wading pool for the kids next to the main swimming pool. And check out the slide, right? They get to climb the stairs and come and slide down. Very, very family focused, okay? So I also like this feature, which is the high parapet wall. So usually it's like 1.1 for handrail. They actually build it up higher for safety reasons. That I really like. Okay, next to the swimming pool, under the gym, you have this area where you can just hang out with your friends and family. All furnitures are provided. So you can see, right, they really try to maximize as much area as possible for landscape. And due to the form of the land again, it forms this architecture that's more narrow and the corridor is rather long. Okay. Right, just because of the corridor being very long, they put in a lot of this reflexology path where it kind of breaks down the monotonous path. And you can really feel the density of landscape, and it's like no joke, So like next to it is where you can just sit around. You can see almost the whole frame is landscape. Very, very nice. From the back to the side to the front, there are a lot of birds, right? So very, very calm treatment of common areas. So this is the barbecue area where you can actually still chill around the sitting area there, and this will be the communal dining. It looks like a UFO. Then the background to your conversations will be Melawati Mall as well as the reach behind. So let's just talk about, right, the difference between living in a matured township and living in new areas. You can really see that the existing community is there, the existing infrastructure is there, roads are there. The only setback I can think right now is there's no connectivity to public transport, which means like LRT has nothing to do with you. But you can just really access out to MRR2 straight away. Then you have primary school here, secondary school here. So all those are there. So the main difference is when you get your keys, right? You can immediately move in and leave. And the best part is you get to walk around to the commercial area. So not many developments can give you that kind of convenience. And this is like not connected, where you can still preserve that distance, you can preserve that privacy and security for yourself. So this is a full residential, hence you can really feel the peaceful, the serenity, right? Nice. So generally in this kind of locations, the price will be slightly higher than those, the new one, because it's already built and there are already residents moving in. There's existing data to analyze on.
Oh, go and say it like a mantra. You know what you want, do ya?
Coming out from the lift lobby, and you can see that it's pretty wide and it's very bright because there's this opening of windows, right? And it's like top to bottom, entirely all maximized for daylight. Nice lah. And I guess the only setback is that you still have like this kind of kampong house in your view. But if you look beyond that, that's MRR2. And don't look at the trees. Wow. Nice way. Just something I felt a bit like wasted, right? It's the plaster ceiling on the lift lobby areas. You can see that's the original height, but after the plaster ceiling, right, it becomes like this, right? So this is already a plaster ceiling layer, and they add on another 150 mm here just to accommodate the lights and stuff like that. So it kind of like just push you down. Just I wish that if they can just remove off the plaster ceiling, the feeling will be very different already. Something very cool also will be the wayfinding. So this is like a normal fire escape plan, but they do it in a more minimalist way where there's 9 units per floor and 4 lifts serving them. Okay, so because of the topology and the shape of the land, right, it forms like a very, very long corridor. You can see. So it's like 12 o'clock right now and it's very bright. You always, let's check out the refuse room. Oh, I can smell it from here. Rather white, okay, and you have a window that's not open. I don't like it, there's no ventilation, so when I open that door, I can immediately smell it already. Coming to the unit, there's a foyer, which I like, and you have a space here for your shoe cabinets. Okay, let's go check out the unit.
That we could never be friends. I hear you just...
The first thing I don't like is this wall. Right, so once I open straight away, so it kind of divides me into 2 pathways. One will be the +1 bedroom, the other is actually the kitchen already. Then this will be the dining and living already. They give you Ariston, hood and hob. All these are provided, which is nice. So when you buy, right, straight away you can move in. And all these are actually located in your housing loan as well. So now we are in type A. It's a 1+1 bedroom, 633 square feet, and it comes with full ID. Currently the selling price is around 480,000-500,000, and what you see in this unit is what exactly that you will get. Like now, if you can add in a little bit more, maybe you can run it as an Airbnb as well. What I meant by 1+1, right, is that this unit actually comes with this mechanism of the sliding wall. Okay, so if you want to run this as a separate room altogether, also can. So this flexible wall kind of gives you more options how you want to strategize your room. Okay, and this is the master bedroom, and it's very rare you get this amount of frontage for facade, and not just any facade. You can check out the view, right? this is the view that you'll get, right? The mountain, the ridge, the low density areas. I also like how they provide the curtain, so it's a full height curtain where you just try to elongate the ceiling height. So this is your queen size bed. You still have a lot of space for circulation, and this is the walk-in wardrobe that a lot of wives will like it. So you can have all these cabinetries as well, right? All this comes with a unit, which is very, very convenient, and that will be your dryer washer already. Okay, there's no yard to this unit. Using the same treatment, there's also a sliding door partition up this area as well as this one. When you do that, this then becomes another room, just that it's not a very conducive room because there's no window, so you kind of feel like you're very claustrophobic. But when you need one extra room, this can be or it can be a very good YouTube studio. Right in between all this, you have the master bathroom and the only bathroom. So what you see is what you get. It's by Bremtech. I like that it's complete with the bidet, tissue holder, water heater, rain shower, mechanical ventilation. And this toilet seems rather bright because of this treatment. So that's the translucent glass. People shower inside, you can't really see, but then you still can have certain level of daylight into it. Okay, so I guess that's all for the unit. Okay, it's now time for a Sean take 3 on 3. So the first thing I like is very straightforward. There's like no gimmicks, no special facilities that they use for their marketing collaterals and things like that, right? You want a condo in a mature area, you want amenities, you want close to highway, being close to KLCC, you want views, this is it, right? 480,000, what you see is what you get. And it's full residential, so you won't get outsiders into this block at all. So that's something I really, really enjoy. It's somewhat like a very introvert property. Point number 2 is actually the very, very matured address. Melawati has been here for very, very long. You have the schools, you have the malls, you have the commercial areas, you have the highways, you have the office towers, you have colleges around as well. You even have the zoo. Once you VP, you get your keys here, you move in, you know how to live already. So the third thing I like, right, is for those who immediately need a home but then they also want to enjoy certain promotional packages by the developer, I think this is one of it. Everything is done up, so this is what you see, what you get. Feel it when you want to come for an appointment, right? And you can imagine living here already. And if it's for investment as well, there's existing data for rental in iProperty and Property Gurus. You can also check out the Airbnb rate here. This gives you a lot more certainty when you invest, yet you get to enjoy whatever benefits you buy directly from the developer. The 3 things I don't like, number 1 would be the traffic congestion, the forever constructing MRR2. It's a good thing and a bad thing. It's good where you can see there's potential for connectivity. You can have a highway now directly connecting to Sungai Long in the future. You have new roads connecting to Duke, but just that in this short term, it's going to be quite a pain to travel around. Number 2 is an existing address. That's why there's existing things that you need to live with. The very close surrounding, you have like kampong houses, you have very rundown shop offices. In the commercial areas, right, it's not like exactly new, so the roads are smaller, the paints are faded and things like that. So the last thing I don't like is certain treatments to details. Although they give like sliding walls, I think it's cool, but it's not like the branded type. If not, the price would be different. So this one feels a little bit lighter, a little bit less polished. But the good thing is you get to see first before actually buying it. If you look into the common area, especially the lift lobby, the very extensive plaster ceiling, I don't understand why. Then the main thing when I open the door is a wall straight to my face that I also don't really like. Personally, I think my favorite spot of this space, right, is actually when I wake up in this bed. The first view I get, it's this. In conclusion, it's just a very, very humble type of property where you are living next to nature. It's very, very rare you get this kind of view and being close to action at the same time. Nothing fancy, very down to earth. I guess that's all for this episode. If you really like this video, like it, share it, and even subscribe for more information like this. Until next time, this is Sean Tan. Ciao.
To hold my mind. I need someone to hold.